It's a commemoration of the people that have passed. The Day of the Dead really lends itself for everyone because we've all lost loved ones and we've all lost people that we've admired. Even though there's a traditional element to the Day of the Dead based on the Mexican culture, it has moved to mean other things as it traveled into the United States and other parts of the world where they have adopted the celebration as their own.
I lit the candle for several people actually, and near and dear to me. One of them was my friend Kate. She died in March. I went to college with her. I knew her for over 25 years. She became a nurse. And I sang at her wedding, and then I sang at her funeral. The same song. Last year and this year, you could just feel such a good energy here of celebration that they're okay, we're okay. And that everyone's gonna be okay. We can survive death.
It's also a great way to kind of, everybody's into like ancestry.com, but this is like the living version of that. So you do an altar for your great grandma, someone maybe your kids didn't know, and that's a great way for them to get to know what did great grandma like to eat, what kind of music did she listen to.
This year we're dedicating the entire parade to Los Niños, the children. We're specifically focusing on children in Milwaukee who have been murdered by gun violence. So a few names are Darius Simmons, he was murdered last year, and Corey Stingley. It's sadly too many that I can't even name all of the children who have been murdered in Milwaukee this year.
Here in the gallery is a combination of the traditional artworks, but you also have artists that have taken up social issues, things like immigration, death, violent death, the GMO and Monsanto, the whole, ecosystem destruction.
So I wanted to honor the deportees because we have experienced, me personally and all of my friends and family, our family members being deported back to Mexico, and it sort of feels like someone's died when families are ripped apart without any second option.
If you really look at society and cultures, we're all immigrants, all of us, because the whole cradle of civilization started in Africa.
Probably had 40 or 50 high school students and another 40 or 50 college students and community members come together and make a series of coffins honoring different young people that have killed themselves as a result of bullying and inadequate education in the U.S. the past couple of years. And it was kind of painful, but it's certainly important to make sure that they're remembered.
And hopefully someday someone will build us, me and you, a beautiful shrine with our picture on it and say, I remember this person. They were so lovely, they were beautiful, they were kind, they were nice, they were generous, they were good to me, they were a good dad, whatever,